Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to say Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect under the nation of Israel, and to the respective word Israelites that are scattered abroad, that look like the heathen nations. To y'all say shalom. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters that may be out there listening and learning. Shalom to all you brothers and all you Akim that's out there in the highways and byways preaching this 100% truth. You know, paving the way for our Lord Yahushua to return. I also want to say this video is for the elect of Israel. You Israelites, the Israelites who you call today so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans, the Panamanians. Those are the Israelites. Always have been, always will be. But I'm coming back at y'all with another video, man. Update, man. This happened yesterday. Everybody's heard about it. The son of LeBron James. They had the same name. Call him Bronny James. Hey, it says he had a cardiac arrest. Which a cardiac arrest is basically when your heart stops, pretty much. You pretty much I'll say, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving like medical advice, but I just know what that means. You can look it up on Google. It tells you what it means, but his heart stopped. And like on a physical level, like if your heart stops, we know that the Lord controls life and death. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that scripture in First Samuel 2 and 6. It says, "The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up." So Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA is the one that keeps you alive, that makes you alive, that kills you, that has you at the door of death. The Lord does all of that. But, a cardiac arrest, man, is when your heart stops. And like I said, on the physical level, that pretty much means you died, or you almost died. And that's a serious thing, as far as like in this physical body, man. But if you really have understanding, you will know that to get out of this body and to be with the Lord, you know that you would be better off, because you won't have to deal with all the stuff that we deal with down here, getting sick, just dealing with demons, you know what I'm saying? Like, the spiritual realm is to be better. It's better than this place that we at right now. I'll tell you that. But, yeah, as y'all can see the article, man, but I want to get into, LeBron James' son, Bronny James. He's a young man. And I will say, I'm not going to say my age, but I'm a very young man. But I know he's 18. I looked it up. He's 18. I'm older than him. And this having a cardiac arrest is not normal for somebody his age or my age. Not normal, That usually happens to elderly people, but the Lord is getting everybody, bro. The Lord is getting everybody, So it don't really matter who you are, I want to get this in, I think it's Second Chronicles. Is it Second Chronicles 15 or 14? Second Chronicles 15 to 13. It says, "And they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord Yahweh by Yahushua of their fathers, which all with all their heart, all their soul, but your heart is your mind, not your physical heart, your organ in your body that pumps blood. That whosoever will not seek the Lord Yahweh by Yahushua of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman." See, this is what our people did. We went into a covenant, back then, man. Even though, we're in America, and a lot of our people, they don't know who they are, but the Lord is waking up his elect in these latter days, man. In America and scattered, and wherever else we are, scattered across the world, because we're scattered across the world. We're not just in America, but the bulk of the Israelites are in America. But, and I'm pretty sure, I know LeBron James has heard he's an Israelite. I know that for a fact, because if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to think, what was, no, I think it was a video of Carmelo Anthony. I've seen other brothers do videos on this. That's a little off topic, but Carmelo Anthony, which if you pay attention to the NBA basketball, Carmelo Anthony, they was drafted in the same year, him and LeBron James. They're best friends, kind of, I guess. There's a video of Carmelo Anthony on live on social media. There's somebody literally telling him he's an Israelite. So you mean to tell me LeBron did not see that, or They didn't talk about that behind the camera because LeBron has never publicly came out and said he's an Israelite. Even Dwight Howard, he's an NBA player too. He played with LeBron James. He posted a picture on Instagram and he said something about the Lion of the tribe of Judah. The average Israelite does not know. Like, I'm talking about the Israelites, overall people that don't know the Israelites, or they don't subscribe to it. They don't know that. They don't know. You never heard of the word Judah before unless you came across a camp, or a video, So all these NBA players, these NFL players, whatever sport, Jake is in, you've heard the truth, man. I know LeBron James knows. He's said subliminal messages and stuff like that on Instagram. He knows. He knows. Now remember with this thing with ELAM, I'm saying that it was probably the juicy Kool-Aid pack. I'm gonna substitute that word for the C word after the word, if, and the V word, I'm gonna call it the Kool-Aid pack, But this is what I was saying, that, this is probably what it is, I believe in that totally. I'm not, not believing in that because this boy is, like I said, he's younger than me. He's fit as I don't know what, he's young, and it just doesn't happen. It's not normal. Hey, you gotta think he's a rich, Jake. He has more money than the average Jake will ever have in a whole entire life. I'm talking about. You can include his dad, LeBron James, who everybody knows is like everybody knows who LeBron James is, his father. But I also know that Bronny James, the one who this happened to, he has his own money because he has like deals and sponsorships and stuff, like millions of dollars. So he has his own money too. But either way, he's rich, and that didn't stop this from happening to him. This still happened. And I highly doubt he had a heart problem or some type of medical problem before this happened. Do I know for sure? No, but I'm just doubting in my head. I don't think he would have had one. And he has access to the best of everything, the best doctors, the best. He has access to the best food, or he got more money to buy that than the average Jake, or he has the best trainers, the best chefs. Because when you rich like that, you don't have to cook your own food. You don't gotta go to the grocery store. You could pay somebody to do all that for you. So this boy has access to everything. You mean to tell me he just fucking, it's lucky for my language, he just dropped on the court playing basketball? That's something he's been doing his whole life because of his father? Come on, man. The story don't add up. But I'm going to get this in the book of Isaiah real quick. Isaiah 30, verse 1. And actually, I want to add to this too because LeBron James himself, his father, he at first when they was pushing that Kool-Aid pack, heavy, LeBron wasn't with it at first, but I had to bring this up. Hey, he is a part of the Black Boule. Go look that up. I ain't gonna go too much into that. It's basically like the elite club of Jakes, I guess. That's in agreement with Esau, even though you still not on Esau's level. You gotta settle out. But LeBron was not trying to get it at first, but he ended up getting it. So if he got it, you don't think his kids got it? Yeah, they got it. You don't know what they said to LeBron behind closed doors, or you ain't trying to get it. Because whoever the celebrities are or the famous people are, they have an influence on people and kids. So that's why they always use these celebrities to push what they want people to get or have. They use them. And LeBron is, like I said, he's one of the most famous people on this planet. In the Esau's world right now. And the kingdom, ain't nobody gonna give a damn about who LeBron James is because he wasn't pushing the word. He's of this world. He ain't of the next world. But this is Isaiah 30 verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with the cover but not of my spirit, that it may add sin unto sin, and that walk to go down into Egypt, which Egypt is America, and they have not asked in my mouth." See, I don't know if LeBron James his kids is taking herbs. They could be, but they definitely. I know LeBron definitely got that thing because they announced that he did. Because eventually he gave in, or he did get it. So, and like I said, this situation, with his son passing out, do your research, man. A lot of athletes that have been dropping, and it's for a fact because they took that Kool-Aid pack. They took that thing. You know, if you know what I'm saying, if you get what I'm putting down. They took that. So this is facts. You can look this stuff up. But a lot of this stuff you can't really see it on like the mainstream news. You know, you gotta look at like alternative news media sites like BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble. It's not on YouTube either, so and it's on other news apps. So you can look this stuff up. A lot of these young athletes fit as hell. They in the best shape of their life. You tell them they just dropping. That does not happen, man. They took that thing, man. And they had a documentary on Twitter. I believe it was called "Died Suddenly." A brother could correct me. I only watched a couple minutes of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was about people that's been taking the Kool-Aid pack, man. There was doctors that was with this in the beginning, and they see how it started affecting people, and they knew they was gonna do that. But it's just funny how they tried to switch up once everything started to go bad, and you knew it was gonna go bad. But there's videos of doctors telling you how it's gonna affect people and how it's gonna, basically put a lot of people to sleep in a few years. And it's since 2020, and it's been happening left and right, and it's gonna continue to happen. It's gonna increase. But going and taking that Kool-Aid pack, you definitely strengthening. It says to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. You trusted in the shadow of Egypt. You didn't seek YASHAMIAHLA. That's why it says, verse 3, it says, therefore should the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. You see what happened to this boy, 18 years old. Like I said, now, I can't prove it. I ain't saying it's fact, but I believe that, because, there's evidence of other athletes that have suffered the same situation, cardiac arrest, he got blood clots. Now, he didn't have blood clots. They didn't say that, cardiac arrest, but it's in the same family. If I get, I guess it's not good for you. I'm going to say that. It ain't good for it to happen to you. This is what you get for not trusting in the Lord, man, because the Lord said, no matter how hard they was pushing something on you, the Lord said to do this. This is 2 Corinthians 5 and verse 7, right? It says, for we walk by faith and not by sight. Just because everybody else does one thing, that don't mean you're supposed to do it. That don't mean you're supposed to do it. And that money couldn't protect you from even making your own decision. You couldn't give Esau all that money back that you got and then not take it and be good. No. So that money is not going to save you in the time of trouble, man. All these jakes that got their own businesses that so-called made it in this world that's successful, that money ain't going to mean a damn thing when this society collapse. When they implement that CHIP, it ain't going to mean nothing. A lot of ATMs is closing down left and right, so you ain't going to be able to get your money out. And the banks don't even hold most of your money. They don't even hold it. It's not even there in person. So you jakes, man, that trust in the system is, y'all fucked. Y'all are fucked. This is Micah 2 and 10. Scripture say this, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It should destroy you even with the sword of destruction. This man, he almost got destroyed, man. There ain't no respect of persons because he's, a rich Jake. They still in the curses. You can't escape that. This is Romans 3 and 25, right? It says, let me see. I might got the wrong word. Romans 2 and 25. Well, I got the wrong word. I thought it was Romans 3:25, but I'm gonna go to this. And then I would assume somebody who they suffer a situation like that young, they ain't gonna be the same. In my opinion, he probably ain't gonna be the same. And I think he was in college, Bronny James, so that probably gonna affect him going to the NBA now. And that's why you can't say, oh, you gonna do this or do that, because LeBron, if you, like I said, you pay attention to the NBA, LeBron's been in the NBA for 20 years, and he's trying to play another couple years so he can play with his son. That might not even happen, just because of this situation. And first and foremost, prophecy is kicking off, so all hell could break loose at any moment. They can implement this CHIP, they could have an EMP attack. Society ain't gonna never be the same, so you ain't gonna get to play with them regardless, more than likely. But this is Sirach 30. And this is verse 16. It says, there is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of a heart. You see? So the amount of money he got, if he's in a situation to where he can't play basketball again, that's his joy, that's his so-called passion that he has. That money ain't gonna amount to anything if he can't do the same thing he was once doing that was getting him that money. You know, even though he gonna still be rich. I mean, his dad's still playing. You know, so unless something happened to him, and they got like contracts and deals that ain't gonna never like go away. It's just because of who his father is. Like he's that good in the sport. They just gonna continually have money come in, but once the society collapses, which we're really close to, that's why they're giving out all these players these damn big ass contracts, man. That's ridiculous, man. You Jake definitely they these Jakes that's rich that they're not gonna repent, man. All that money that they get, man, they's not gonna repent, man. You know, but hey, let it be like that because they gonna see, you know, when they can't turn on their phone and or they can't go to a bank or they can't get money or cash to withdraw it and it's just over. Everybody's running. What are they gonna do then? They gonna be just like everybody else, and nobody gonna care if they a damn professional athlete in that day. Nobody gonna give a damn. They gonna still get down on your ass. You know, you got people that look up to these people, man. But there you got also people that look up to these people that want to harm them. You know, because of who they are, just because of that. So that stuff like that's gonna happen to a lot of these celebrities, athletes, and all of that stuff. You know, yep. So I'd rather have a good working body than, you know, be rich and not be able to enjoy my body. Cause I'm far from rich. I'm poor. You know, especially compared to a Jake like that. You know. Let me see. Right, and the Lord, like I said, He doesn't care if you rich or poor, man. You know, if He tells you to repent, hey, you gotta repent if you're an Israelite, because the Lord's only dealing with Israelites. He's not dealing with other nations. It says, it's alright, 10 and verse 22, it says, whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is to fear the Lord. So the Lord said, I think, what book is that in? The Lord said He's not in awe of any man's greatness. The Lord don't give a damn about if Bronny James is good at basketball or his father, LeBron James. The Lord doesn't care about that. If you're not serving Him, hey, you could get it. Any one of us could get it, even in the truth. Us that know the truth. Matter of fact, we're more responsible because the Lord gave us the understanding. He gave us the keys to the door, so to speak. Which the door is YAHWH. So they don't have the keys, the understanding to get to YAHWH. They don't even have that. So, you know, we're more responsible, you know. But I just wanted to do a video, man. You know, what happened to Bronny, man, like where the elders said, man. But I don't know what I'm going to title this video. I might name it something similar to that, or was it the Kool-Aid pack? I might put a question mark on the title of the video, but, you know, hey, don't trust this, man. Don't take no medical advice from this system. Hey, go the natural route, man. You know, natural route and exercise, man. You know, because that's a good thing to do. You know, pray to the Lord first before you do everything. You know, but this is going to keep happening. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or if you're famous or not. The Lord's going to still get your ass if you don't repent. Which most of these celebrities aren't going to repent because they got their consolation, they got their prize. You know, so they're going to be destroyed on this first go around, but they're going to be back in the kingdom as a 2/3 with their head down. You know, so I just wanted to do this video, man. The Lord ain't playing these last days, man. He's getting everybody, rich or poor. You know, so fear the Lord. So I'm going to close out. Lord willing, this video is edifying. I will give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Shemiah, by ASSHUR, Kakurash, by honor to the elders and apostles of the Grand Millstone. Till next time, I say Shalom. YASHAMIAHLA, Shalom.